Meta released Llama 3.1405b. Welcome to Today AI. Meta said it is releasing Llama 3.1405b, a model containing 405 billion parameters. Parameters roughly correspond to a model's problem-solving skills, and models with more parameters generally perform better than those with fewer parameters. At 405 billion parameters, Llama 3.1405b isn't the absolute largest open-source model out there, but it's the biggest in recent years. Trained using 16,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs, it also benefits from newer training and development techniques that Meta claims makes it competitive with leading proprietary models like OpenAI's GPT-4o and Anthropic's Claude 3.5 Sonnet, with a few caveats. As with Meta's previous models, Llama 3.1405b is available to download or use on cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud. It's also being used on WhatsApp and Meta.ai, where it's powering a chatbot experience for US-based users. New and improved. Like other open and closed-source generative AI models, Llama 3.1405b can perform a range of different tasks, from coding and answering basic math questions to summarizing documents in 8 languages: English, German, French, Italian, Portuguese, Hindi, Spanish, and Thai. It's text-only, meaning that it can't, for example, answer questions about an image, but most text-based workloads, think analyzing files like PDFs and spreadsheets, are within its purview. Meta wants to make it known that it is experimenting with multimodality. In a paper published today, researchers at the company write that they're actively developing Llama models that can recognize images and videos, and understand and generate speech. Still, these models aren't yet ready for public release. To train Llama 3.1405b, Meta used a dataset of 15 trillion tokens dating up to 2024. Tokens are parts of words that models can more easily internalize than whole words, and 15 trillion tokens translates to a mind-boggling 750 billion words. It's not a new training set per se, since Meta used the base set to train earlier Llama models, but the company claims it refined its curation pipelines for data and adopted more rigorous quality assurance and data filtering approaches in developing this model. The company also used synthetic data generated by other AI models, to fine-tune Llama 3.1405b. Most major AI vendors, including OpenAI and Anthropic, are exploring applications of synthetic data to scale up their AI training, but some experts believe that synthetic data should be a last resort due to its potential to exacerbate model bias. For its part, Meta insists that it carefully balance Llama 3.1405b's training data, but declined to reveal exactly where the data came from, outside of web pages and public web files. Many generative AI vendors see training data as a competitive advantage, and so keep it and any information pertaining to it close to the chest. But training data details are also a potential source of IP-related lawsuits, another disincentive for companies to reveal much. In the aforementioned paper, Meta researchers wrote that compared to earlier Llama models, Llama 3.1405b was trained on an increased mix of non-English data to improve its performance on non-English languages, more mathematical data and code to improve the model's mathematical reasoning skills, and recent web data to bolster its knowledge of current events. Recent reporting by Reuters revealed that Meta at one point used copyrighted ebooks for AI training despite its own lawyers' warnings. The company controversially trains its AI on Instagram and Facebook posts, photos, and captions, and makes it difficult for users to opt out. What's more, Meta, along with OpenAI, is the subject of an ongoing lawsuit brought by authors, including comedian Sarah Silverman, over the company's alleged unauthorized use of copyrighted data for model training. The training data, in many ways, is sort of like the secret recipe and the sauce that goes into building these models, Raghavan Srinivasan, VP of AI Program Management at Meta, told TechCrunch in an interview. And so from our perspective, we've invested a lot in this. And it is going to be one of these things where we will continue to refine it. Bigger context and tools. Llama 3.1405b has a larger context window than previous Llama models, 128,000 tokens, or roughly the length of a 50-page book. A model's context, or context window, refers to the input data, e.g. text, that the model considers before generating output. One of the advantages of models with larger contexts is that they can summarize longer text snippets and files. When powering chatbots, such models are also less likely to forget topics that were recently discussed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe this channel for AI update.